Nancy is a conductor's daughter. One day she was working on Skarloey with some polish and a rag. Skarloey was snoozing happily, but Nancy wanted to talk. Yawned Skarloey. And Skarloey closed his eyes. He was thinking about his friend Rheneas, and all the good times they had shared before Rheneas went away to be mended. Nancy interrupted again. Skarloey wasn't sleepy anymore, she said. Laughed Nancy and set to work once more. Duncan was jealous. But Duncan did mind. He complained. Of course this wasn't true, but Duncan enjoyed complaining. He became sulkier still. That afternoon there was bad news from up the line. Called Duncan's driver. Grumbled Duncan. The derailed coach was in the middle of Skarloey's train, so he had gone on to the top station with his front coaches. Duncan shunted the works train into the sidings and left the workmen to sort out the mess. Then he brought the passengers in the rear coaches home. He sulked all the way. He muttered. Duncan made the journey very difficult. He was short of steam, so his driver waited a while in the hope of raising more. But Duncan wouldn't try. Said his driver. Duncan was cross. It wasn't long before Duncan had built up enough steam to set off again. But he was still very grumpy and cross. At last they reached the viaduct near the station. Called his driver. Then Duncan was very rude. And he did too. Skarloey had to haul Duncan and his train all the way to the platform. The passengers were furious. They told everyone what a bad railway it was. That night, Sir Topham Hatt spoke to Duncan. Duncan muttered to himself. He still has a lot to learn, doesn't he?